The second main point about academic English, especially of the kind you're going to write, is the predominance of the present tense. All right. If in doubt about the tense, go for the present. It will probably work. This can happen in the various parts of your dissertation, of your paper. Okay. In the introduction, there is public debate. Okay. And this study shows you don't have to say, there was a debate about this, and I'm going to look at it, and we will see. You can do that, that's correct, but it's simpler just to keep it all in the present tense. And instead of there is public debate, you can say there has been debate about, in the press, there has been debate about, or whatever. That's a present tense in English. That's the present perfect. That's the simple present over there, the present perfect over there, all present tense. In the methodology section, I know you're writing up your methodology, you're describing something you've already done logically, and that the reader is going to read. So it could be the past tense, or it could be the future tense. No, keep it simple. This study uses a mixed method approach, or 3 translations are compared, okay, in the study or whatever. Present tense, that's using a passive, the other one isn't, okay? And then in the conclusion, here it would be natural for you, after the reader has read everything and you've done everything, you would then use the present perfect. We have seen that, the analysis has shown, it has been shown that, as shown above, that means previously in your paper, as has been shown above. Okay, those would be uses of the present perfect in the conclusion. Now, very important, if you're doing a paper where you're reading texts, commenting on them, criticizing them, or citing them, so the reader has an image of you, the writer, with a text in front of you, and you're talking about it, the present tense, please. So, for example, here, Smith, 2006, page 26. Now, I know 2006 is in the past. Logically, it should be a past tense, but English is not logical, as you should know by now. The text is in the present because it's in front of you. Smith, 2006, argues that present tense, suggests that present tense, explains that present tense. As we see in Smith, present tense, not everyone agrees, present tense. Okay? So if there's a text there and you're commenting on it or using it in some way, just use the present. Keep life simple. Even when you're commenting on your own text, table 6 shows. Okay, it's not table 6 will see when you get to it down the bottom of the page, or as is shown in table 6. Okay, don't say below, if possible, or above, because the tables and figures move around when people publish your book. Okay, so just learn it now. When your book is published, above and below should not be used. Just refer to them by number. I'll come back to this later. And if you're referring back to a previous section in your paper, as explained in 2.5 above, okay, or as explained in the literature review. And that as explained means as has been explained. It's a present perfect. That doesn't have to be explained. As we saw, as we have seen is better. Okay, to stick to the present perfect. Okay, that's it. We'll come back for the first person in just a minute.